Hey, 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 it's me, Justin Chamness, the Real Estate Wholesalers Club.com. This is the live show on Wednesdays at noon Central Time, Q&A.
If you want to quick flip real estate, this is gonna change your life.
This is Major Tom's at ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. Hey guys, we are about to step through the door to the 4 weeks to your first deal accountability teams. That's right, starting tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we have our very first foray into the Real Estate Wholesalers Club free Facebook group.
4 weeks to your first deal accountability team sessions. Tomorrow
Night we start out with wholesaling lease options. You don't want to miss it. It is free. You want to check the events tab of this Facebook group for the exact dates and times of the evolution of your choice. Whether you want to come up as an ugly house wholesaler or you want to come up as a lease options expert. We're going to be doing virtual wholesale lease options starting tomorrow night. You know, guys, we have about 23 people, something like that, who are committed to coming tomorrow night. And we are really going to have a great time. So, anyway, I'm pretty stoked about that. Makes me think of that song, Major Tom to Ground Control. You ever feel like that? You ever feel like you're trying to do something maybe that your family has never done before? You're trying to do something that maybe no one you've ever met has done this before. And it's almost like you're stepping through the door into an atmosphere and into a position that even you are uncertain with. That's great news. That's great news, because that means that you're pushing, you're moving forward, and you're really going to step into something great if you just don't quit. Right? Just don't quit. I've got an email that I send out to folks, and it's just called that. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. I want to talk a little bit about action. I want to talk about action. The name of my company is Motu LLC. M-O-T-U. It's Latin for the word motion. Because, see, I believe in staying in motion. And I want the entire business to have that heartbeat of staying in motion, staying in rhythm, keeping moving forward. Now, I want to talk about action because I hear this a lot coming from people, and they say, I'm partnering up this knowledge with massive action. And I always go, uh-oh, in my head, uh-oh, massive action, uh-oh, massive action alert, massive action alert, woo, woo, woo. It's going to shut down any minute now. What's going on, Cameron? What's going on, Angela? Massive action alert. Woo, woo, woo. I'm going to do it again. All these people want to get all this massive action and put it in on their knowledge, and most of us miserably fail. Why do we miserably fail? Hey, let me tell you why we miserably fail at massive action. The reason why we massively fail at massive action, what's up, dude, is because let me just share it to you like this. It's a little story that comes from my personal life. Okay, I gotta take a sip of water for this because I'm about to get seriously deep and personal. Well, you see this head right here? This head right here used to be like this wide and like this.
And like fatter.
I'm 6'1", and I used to weigh
Almost 300 pounds.
almost 300 pounds. I was just under 300 pounds.
I was a big boy.
And I mean, not like in a good way, actually, not like in muscles and stuff. Like, I'm talking about, I had man boobs, I had a big old spare tire gut, I got the love handles. Matter of fact, I got like chopper love handles, man. They're just like, you know, you ride that damn thing. Anyway, I was like almost 300 pounds. And you know what I realized? I realized I was freaking miserable, man. Freaking miserable. And a lot of us are sitting in that situation in our lives in a various myriad of different ways. Sitting in a fucking miserable situation, trying to figure out what it is we're going to do to change it. And then all of a sudden we get a great idea and we want to tag on some massive action. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. I was like, man, I got to lose this weight. I got to slim down, trim down, get fit up. I got to get, you know, get my swell on, and not like in a food swell, you know, but like in a workout kind of swell. And man, I'm actually out of shape now compared to what I was after I lost the weight, but I lost almost 100 pounds. And I got down to about 185. And you want to know how I did it? Well, you can find out online everywhere. There's a lot of people that lost 100 pounds, and it did not really come from massive action. No. It doesn't come from massive action. See, the progress and the change you want in your life is not really going to come from massive action. And the reason why is because massive action, we all miserably and horribly fail when we're trying to do massive action and try to take massive action, because it's not something that we can sustain, right? If I wanted to lose 100 pounds again, all I'd have to do is cut out Coca-Cola or cut out Mountain Dew and the sweet drinks and the Kool-Aid and the sweet tea. Oh gosh, I love sweet tea. We'd have to cut out all that, but we wouldn't do it all at first in the one day. We wouldn't cut out all the Doritos and all the Cheetos. We wouldn't cut out the big bowls of ice cream. We wouldn't cut out everything the first day. We would start with the soft drinks, and then we would move to something else, and then we'd move to something else, and then we'd move to something else. And before you know it, our little consistent actions, our consistent momentum actions have propelled us in a direction towards healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, healthy drinking, healthy weight as a side effect of better habits, right? So it's not technically the massive action. I don't care if I got on the damn treadmill and I ran 20 miles, and then I ran 20 more, and then I ran 20 more, and I fell down and I was like collapsing, and I couldn't hardly even believe how much effort I just stuck into all of this massive action to lose weight. And then I got on the scale, and guess what? It didn't help me none, because it's not the massive actions. It's the little consistent actions. It's the day-to-day actions that get you where you want to go. Okay? It's the commitment to the little consistencies. It's the tortoise and the hare story from when you were a little kid. Remember the tortoise? He was slow, but he was consistent. And the hare, he was fast, but he was bouncing all over the place, and he wasn't focused. And who ended up winning the race between the tortoise and the hare? Well, the tortoise won the race between the tortoise and the hare, because the tortoise was steady and slow and consistent. It wasn't massive action. It was just consistent, regular action, like your heart beating. Boom, 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 boom. If your heart takes up some massive action, you got to go to the hospital, right? But you want your heart to stay steady. Boom, 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 boom. And I want you to stay steady. I want you to get the mind frame of staying steady with your business, staying steady with the calendar, staying steady with the calling prospects, stay steady with calling and talking to buyers, stay steady with the marketing, stay steady with the mentoring conference calls, stay steady, just stay steady, stay faithful, stay rhythmic. It's like playing the drums. you know, you got to use this hand and this foot and this foot, and you got to have them all doing something different at one time. It's not that hard if you talk to a drummer. Once he gets going, the rhythm kind of helps him keep the flow. The rhythm itself supports the flow of all of the coordinations. It's that rhythm, that rhythm, that consistency, that same with your heart, same with your life, right? You got to keep that consistency. It's not massive action. So if you're thinking about jumping in on the 4 weeks to your first deal teams, but you're like, oh, I'm afraid I'm not going to be successful. I'm afraid I'm not going to do anything. I'll probably just make some mistakes and mess up. Oh my God. You know what? Nobody's going to die. Nobody's going to die because you made a mistake. And it's not like 4 weeks to your first deal is a burden. Like you have to accomplish this or you're going to die. I'm talking about laying out a step-by-step 4-week to your first deal plan and an accountability team situation where you can accomplish your goals in a systematic and rhythmic approach, in a step-by-step rhythmic consistent approach that's focused and not like this place and that place and the other place and this side. Oh, this YouTube guru. Oh, that guy. Oh, he had this idea. Oh, well, I could do this if I had that and blah, blah. Forget all that noise and just be consistent with the little things. Then we're going to show you the little things, man. It's going to be great. We're going to show you the little things. All right, 4 weeks to your first deal starts tomorrow night. Starts Thursday night with the virtual wholesaling lease options, 7 p.m. Next Monday night, we start the virtual co-wholesale deals. First week, 4 weeks to your first deal, co-wholesale next Monday night. This is some awesome opportunities here. Awesome opportunities for you to get in and apply some consistent rhythmic behavior. Put some action to it. Get a little action going, but not massive action, just consistent action that you can sustain. Right? If you're going to be marketing something, you want to remember, I always say you got to market, pick something you can do and you can do and you can do and you can keep doing. You know, the same way with all of this. So today, think about, hey, what's up, Dre? Think about what mindset you have for the 4 weeks to your first deal. Do you have a mindset that says, hey, listen, I'm already screwing this up. I'm already not going to be successful at this. I'm already, doubting myself. I'm already giving myself the once over about how I'm not good enough for this shit? Are you fucking kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? It's not massive action. It's consistent action. And man, you can do consistent action. You can do consistent action. I'm talking 1 to 2 hours a day. I always tell everybody, if you really want to do this, you ought to have $1,000 in the bank somewhere so that you can have some tools and some tricks that you can buy. And then you also ought to have 2 hours a day, 5 days a week you can put into this. That's 1 hour before work, 1 hour after. And the 4 weeks to your first deal accountability team sessions are going to, for those of you who can make that consistent commitment, that's not massive freaking action. That's just regular, normal, day-to-day, in and out kind of stuff. Now, for those of you who can make that commitment, I'm totally promising you the 4 weeks to your first deal accountability teams are going to revolutionize your position and standing. Where you are right now and where you'll be 4 weeks from now, you're going to look back at it and you're going to say, man, I have come a long way. I have come a long way. Yeah. I think I can get my first deal if I haven't gotten it already, and some of you will. Some of you will have a deal. But some of you, you'll be right there at the cusp of it. Right there at the cusp of it. Watching and waiting to see if somebody else is going to be successful at this first. Oh, who's going to do it? Who's going to be the first one? Why not make it you? Get consistent with a little bit of stuff, right? Just get consistent with it. Make the commitment to give what it takes to get in return the things that you want. That's it. Boom. That's it. Make the commitment. And it's not massive action. It's not massive action. It's consistent action. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. It feels good. It feels good to be out here. It feels good to be out here chasing your dreams, trying to accomplish the things that are in your heart to do. Isn't that what life's about? Love you guys. See you tomorrow night. Hey, you still here? Like and subscribe. And also, if you haven't checked us out over at therealestatewholesalersclub.com, take a minute and do that too.